Hello and welcome to this week's episode from Olive Tree Connect. Our topic of this week's video is how to trust God. Have you ever been given the advice, just trust God? Believers like to say that a lot to themselves and also to others when things aren't going well. But how do you trust God? How do you trust God when you're afraid and when you feel that you're amidst very difficult circumstances? I mean, what even is trust? Dictionary.com defines trust as reliance on the integrity, strength, ability, and surety of a person. The confident hope and expectation of something. So trusting God, therefore, is to put our confidence in Him based on His integrity, strength, promises, and surety. The truth is, we will not really know how to trust God if we don't know His character. And the best way to get to know His character is in His Word. So the first step to learn how to trust God is to check out His credentials in His Word. We do that for actually things like a doctor, or a plumber. And we can do the same with God. So go read up, what does the Bible say about Him? Does He seem to be trustworthy in the stories that we read? And what do our friends who trust Him have to say about Him? And why do they trust Him? Psalm 119 verse 90 states, "Your faithfulness continues through all generations. You establish the earth and it endures." So the beauty about God is that the more we put our faith in Him and in His character, the more our trust grows. And it grows because we see Him working in our lives and in those around us. And He proves His love towards us. And that is really where we learn also how to trust in God. A second step to grow in trust is to let go. We must learn to let go of the need to understand and figure things out for ourselves. Yes, we need to surrender. And surrender is actually a daily choice that we need to make. Surrender can feel impossible to do because we may feel that we are losing control or we are giving up. But actually, it can also be so easy because the truth is there are some circumstances that we actually just don't have control over anyway. So when the circumstances in my own life was stacked up against me, it was just such a relief when I grasped the truth that I don't have to have it all figured out. I can simply trust God and who He wants to be for me in that specific situation, knowing that He holds me in the palm of His hands and He's got my future in His hands. One of my favorite scriptures is Proverbs 3 verse 5 that states, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make straight your paths." A third step to grow in trust is to keep a record to refer back to. This is such a powerful tool to grow in trust. Write down or journal what God has done in your life and how He showcases His faithfulness to you. And whenever those doubts creep up on you, refer back to this. And in the process, you are building up your faith and growing in your trust in God. Deuteronomy 7 verse 9 states so beautifully, "Know therefore that the Lord your God is God, the faithful God who keeps covenant and steadfast love with those who love Him and keep His commandments to 1,000 generations." Wow. My friend, I want to encourage you to trust God with your life and your unique circumstances. He wants to showcase His faithfulness to you. If you're interested to hear more, click on the link below to explore other Kingdom online courses from our website, Olive Tree Connect. My most recent course is 21 Kingdom Strategies to Overcome the Wound of Divorce. And this course is specifically designed to help women to get healing and be restored after the trauma of divorce. Yes, there is hope and there is healing for you. As always, thank you for watching.